they moved us up the coast into a town called... Where did we pick up the boat? In Sicily. Syracuse Harbour, onto a landing ship with 4 landing craft on each side.
Wow.
They took us
lovely.
up the coast for 30 miles, dropped us inland behind the German lines,
I've never seen that.
to push inland and hold the bridge until the 8th Army came up and we had to hold it to stop the Germans blowing it.
So how lovely
we
it is
landed,
there, isn't it? Because we went
got
there.
into the, we held the bridge, we captured the pillboxes on either end, removed the
From, he
explosives under the bridge.
No, you got the that was Aussie.
And then
we went to see Ozzy Osbourne,
we went ashore, what I would call a lightly equipped. We only had KD shirt, KD trousers, blackberry Tommy gun, and I felt with 10 magazines stuck in
Phone
it
in the
all the way
camera.
around. And we had the same, we looked the same as the German Paras, and they were our enemy on that operation. And they were very good soldiers. All over again.
Oh, bless.
We landed at 10 o'clock. We pushed the 7 mile, held the bridge, and the Germans counter-attacked the next day with tanks firing 88mm shells. We had no backup, we had no artillery, we had no entrenching tools to dig in.
Just pretend that's a woman you're chasing.
They just laying on top of the ground.
No, so we were taking
He's making
so
a
many
video.
casualties
He's making a video right
get
now.
dug in. So the CEO said,
It's
right,
11 o'clock, isn't it?
11 o'clock,
yeah.
we'll be in there.
all the survivors that were left,
So when did
he
you
got us all
last see
together and said, right, every man for
About a month
himself.
ago. Yeah, we go there now and again.
Small parties, make your way back 30 miles from towards Syracuse,
All of a
go
sudden,
heading
it's
south.
happened, doesn't it? But if he's got
So there was 14 of us in one section, and I went in front as a leading scout, and I was heading for some dark ground, some dead ground,
They never had any.
and I'm advancing across this open ground. And on the right hand side there was what we call a bushy top tree, and underneath it was a German Spando team,
Great soldiers
German Paras, sitting on a tripod right on me. I'm about 70 yards in front of them. I'm walking across their front, and I thought, Jesus Christ. So I stopped, and I had my Tommy gun slung on the shoulders. I thought, well, there's no point in me galloping over there firing this thing, because I won't do more than 2 yards, maybe. It'll stitch me right
on
in
your
the middle.
pinky.
So I thought, got a bluff. So I got out a pack of cigarettes,
I lost
stuck
my
it in my mouth,
ring. These are
cigarette lighter out and smoked it, and I waved that.
When in the
like
cold
that.
weather,
And the corporal in
hands
charge, he
shrivel up
opened the fire. He had a pair of binoculars.
I was stroking
And
the
he
dog.
waved back to me.
I love
And
it.
he sat down and I just carried on walking past
Freddie,
them.
where were you in
And I
this
came
one?
to the edge of a ravine.
Which one, that one?
On this ravine, there was a
That was
company
fast.
of German Paras. They were brewing up,
Yeah,
little
it's
Tommy
Millsy
cookers,
got killed,
all laying down. It was a reserve company of their frontline battalion. We
Where's
walked right
Oxford?
into
Cassidy.
them. There were 14 of
Carney
us
ain't on
and a
it.
company
Now
of
see
them.
this bloke, he's an half.
The odds aren't very good in our favour, you know. So I've stood up the top there. Those down there didn't see us up here.
They see his body.
And there's a path on the left, and coming up this path, there was a young German para. And what had happened, the machine gun at the back of the Spando had a sound-powered telephone, and he got in touch with the people down there because he thought I was a runner with information or news or whatever. And this young para was coming up to take me down to where their officers were. So he gets up the top and he looks at me because I'm up higher than him, so I've got my Tommy gun. And I said, hand a hock. And he looked at me and he really
Fred
didn't know
Dose,
what
he was
day
here
it
a
was.
minute ago.
Was he?
Fred Dose.
He said,
Oh, it's
he said,
Nine.
nine. No.
Yeah, yeah.
Took the
Is he
rifle
still
off
there?
his shoulder. I
Yeah,
thought,
yeah.
You cock that thing,
That's
mate, you're
John.
dead.
That's
that one.
That's John.
I-
Lance Corporal.
Now, as soon as he got the bolt in, he shoved the round up it. I thought, that's it. I'll give him a quick 2-round burst at .45 Tommy gun.
He's no, this is
He went,
Oh, yeah.
right,
What was
and as soon
He
as
was
that
in
got
number
down the
one
bottom,
troop.
see
See-
my 2 rounds going off.
There's only 50
It was
men
like-
to a troop.
Yes.
And
It
you
was
all
like
kept
an ant's
together.
nest, like
Right.
stirring an ant's nest.
Yeah, we
And
were.
they were
That's
running
how
all
you
over
could
the
move
place and they were
fast.
shooting up. They didn't know what they were shooting, you know? And when they cut the long story short, I got a bullet through my lung.
I'll get you
I
tomorrow.
plonked down on the
time,
floor.
then.
I've
Shall
got
you
this
put-
photo. I've
Yeah,
got
if
this
you've got
photo.
that one. Yeah.
But that little one, that nice one.
And it was like somebody hit me in the
Yeah, I
back
haven't
with a
seen it.
bloody great
Oh, he
plank.
got that's Captain
I'm sitting on
Butler.
the floor.
it?
Yeah, he
all
got
this arm
killed
all
in there.
went numb. Blood's coming out of my mouth.
I'll tell you how they
down the front. And I'm sitting there, and there was, I thought, right, and then on the right hand side, there's some dead ground, and out of this dead ground came the 2. It must have been their reserve
gas
2.
oven.
2 lots of sections at the front, 2 lots of sections at the back.
Right.
They were about 150 yards away, and they came out of this dead ground, screaming and shouting, firing at the hip, and all the bullets are all going.
Oh, yeah, if it's
I've got my
your
Tommy
numbers
gun.
on it, you've got
I
it.
couldn't use the right hand because that was dead.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
fired it with my left hand.
Oh, yeah.
I sprayed
Roy's,
all the way
Roy's
along
coming into the hospital as well.
where
isn't
these
he?
carriages
He said
come
that
out
he's-
until the
he's
magazine
put
was
in
empty.
his application's
And I
put
saw
in.
2 of them
He
go
lost
down.
Those 2 were run it.
Well,
we
Whether
ran
they
it.
were dead or
no,
not. I think one was maybe dead because he didn't move, but the other
Yeah.
bloke was trying to get up.
You still kept your flat in London though,
I've
haven't
still
you?
got
I
it.
thought,
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
Magazine's
But,
empty, but how can I get another
I've got it.
magazine?
I don't
You
own
can't
it.
do it with
No,
one
right,
hand.
no.
You can't hold it. I'm trying to hold it
That's a long time,
to get the
yeah.
magazine out, to get another one in it, but I couldn't do it. And by that time, they got to us. And 3 of them came at me with a rifle and bayonet.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
it.
smiler like you.
One of
You're
the 3 was
yeah.
a Oberkopfreiter.
yeah.
He's a
Was he always talking?
And one of
Bragging-
them was going to stick the
bragging
bayonet in
brother,
my
he-
neck, and he nearly made it
We
too.
all
And this
liked it.
Oberkopfreiter
We
shouted
did,
at him. He
honestly,
really
bragging.
shouted.
Jim
And the
said
bloke
that
He was
used
a
to help
character.
and
Jim
he
said
put
he
his
used to help
rifle
write
down,
letters
and
home.
the
He said he used to
Oberkopfreiter,
help
his
him
face
write his
right up
letters
to
home.
his, and he went,
Yeah, well, that I wouldn't know.
like, stood with
Yeah,
tension like that. And I think what he was saying is,
just
that
trying to
bloke's
think
wounded, you don't
That's in Worthing.
You're not in
Yeah.
Russia now.
Oh,
I
right,
don't know.
it's lovely,
It's
yeah.
in
Just come from
Worthing.
Russia.
I don't know whether it's in
So,
Wondering how you know
cut the long story short, they took me down to be interrogated by an Oberleutnant down the bottom. And I gave my rank name and number, and he spoke
He
perfect
said, John, that
English.
she's an American.
Perfect English.
There he is. That's
And I
not
said,
bad.
where did you learn to
Yes,
speak
yeah.
English
Yeah.
like that? And he said, well, I was educated in England. My father was in the German embassy at my job. And he said,
You notice we never had the green beret.
So you claim,
We wore the green beret before John Wayne.
Oxford University for 2 years.
did he
Then
tell you?
1939 came, but we
He said, you taught him a lesson.
Say that again.
He said, you taught John Wayne a lesson.
so all the family
I love John
Yeah,
Wayne.
good sent home. I liked him. Yeah, Big John.
But
We used
father
to
was
talk.
kept there, like the main staff.
You're all right.
In the end,
I'm sorry.
until after the war was declared.
Well,
And then he said my father was sent to all the staff that was left was sent to Switzerland. And then they were flown from Switzerland to Germany. But he said that I wanted, when I got home, he
how
was
many
21
was
when he
there?
got home.
3 or
He said,
4?
I wanted to join the Luftwaffe as a pilot. And they said, you want to fly? He said, yes. So they said, right, you're just a bloke.
No,
You
now.
become an officer in our uniform. parachute brigade. So he said, well, I don't want to do that. He said, I want to be a pilot. He said, well, you'll be flying. So he said, I was posted as an Oberleutnant into... he did the original jumps in May 1940 on Holland. You know, the Germans airborne took Holland 1940 in May. Do you remember that?
No, I was not there. No,
No, but it was in all the papers, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't there though.
No, I know you weren't. But
I've seen many a documentary on it.
I thought you might have known.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That the Germans did
Yes.
that.
But they didn't take me to Egmont.
Yeah, so he interrogated me, and also they patched me up. The medics came and did a very good job. Put the old powder on.
Yeah,
where it cracked went in and where it came out.
Yeah,
They found it too fat.
all right then.
And they stuck me, and my friend was my section sergeant. He had his ear blown off and a chuck out the side of his head.
John.
He had bandages all
Big
round
East
his
John.
head.
John
And they
Wayne.
stuck us with their backs up against me.
Yes.
He had this ravine.
All right. Let me take my glasses. Being a bit vain,
Don't
like
lay down because you're drowning your own
lovely
blood,
jump.
because you're bleeding internally. So I just sat up there and...
Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow, darling.
So John
Enjoy your
said...
day, won't you? Say hello to Dick, won't you? He's with you.
Tonight. 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. He said once they get us back, he didn't say get us back. We've had it. So, because the officer said I've sent to Catania to send up half a dozen ambulances because we have more of your wounded people just up the road. And so John said to me, we've got to get away tonight. So we waited till it got dark. We had a collar stud. This is part of your escape equipment. You scrape the bottom of it, and it's a compass. So we knew which way to go. Got the little compass, and we had to head south. So we stuck there, and a sentry used to walk up and down, and we timed. When he walked up and down, we worked out we had 11 minutes when he was been out of our sight. So it was dark, and all the rest of them were all sleeping down, after it had all quietened down and they sorted it all out. All the German paras were sleeping on the ground. We stepped over them and we went up the side of the ravine. And I'll tell you what, I've lost about 4 pints of blood, and that's the hardest bit of work I ever did in my life. If it hadn't been for John, I would never have got up the side of that hill. And it was all shrubs and small trees, and you had to pull yourself up there. And we was making out of a bloody noise trying to get up there, you know. We thought, you know, quieten it down. But anyway, we got up the top. We had a rest up there for about an hour, and then we started heading south, and we got picked up the next evening by a patrol from the Yorkshire Light Infantry that were pushing up the coast, the 8th Army. So I got back with and I put in hospital, and hospital ship back to Tripoli in North Africa. Then I joined the lads again about 6 weeks afterwards, up in Italy.
So Roy, when like in the American Army, when you get interrogated, you're supposed to give name, rank, and serial number. Is that the same in the British Army as well?
Yeah.
Have a good day. Stay dry.
Rank, name and number. But he then started to ask me, what unit are you from? See, and I said, I cannot tell you. The Geneva Convention says all I have to tell you is rank, name and number. He said, shall I tell you something? He said, we've just come from Russia. And he said, if I had a Russian prisoner in here, and he just said to me what you said to me, my corporal would take him out and blow his head off. He said, we by the Geneva Convention, the same as you do, but the Russians don't. So when we fight the Russians, we don't fight to the Geneva Convention. We do what they do. We torture prisoners and all that sort of thing. That's what he said. But anyway, that was it. End of story.
Sir, thank you for that story. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.